Okay. When I'm grinding off stream, I don't do it with music. It's easily distracting, and I'm very easily distracted. So, I've been talking about my plans, and I was told that Monkey Madness 2 requires almost 70 fucking Slayer. Does it actually? Yeah, it requires 69 fucking Slayer. Are you kidding? The fuck? I have one of the requirements for this. 2, actually, because I have one of the quest requirements and one of the skill requirements. I have none of the other requirements for this quest. There's a lot of questing that I'm going to need to do. After we grind up to 83, we're going to be doing a lot of questing. A lot of questing. I want a heavy ballista. Really bad. And to train up my Slayer to 69 to get Monkey Madness 2 done, I'm gonna use, my current plan is Dragon Sim full rune. Because I don't, maybe some barrows or whatever, I don't fucking know. I don't know what I'm gonna get for armor. Da 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 ba 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 da 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 da. Ba 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 da 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 da. Ba 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 da da do 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 ba da 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 da. Okay. We're gonna go for 3 mil today. Well, Sarah, also hi. First off, I don't I don't drink milk. So, no. Hey Sarah, I have a question. what is the quest that you can do to get favor for the different places? Because I would like to get some favor for Lovakent. Because I need to get it up to like 30%. Yeah, I need 30%. Because I can't find it. I keep trying to find it by looking it up and I just can't. I keep finding a quest that I can do once I have 20% favor with them, but like the issue is getting 20% favor. No. Every time I've tried to mine sulfur, no matter how I do it, I've tried every single way that they say to safe spot it, and I always almost die. Like, I've done the safe spot tricks. It doesn't fucking work. Me doing the exact same thing everyone else says to do, the exact way that they say to do it, and I still get down to like fucking 5 HP. I'm not mining sulfur. The only way that I can get favor is to mine sulfur and make dynamite. That's it. Those are the two ways that I can make fucking favor. Unless I can get a quest to boost me up to 30%. Then I can just smith for favor. Because I want to get all of these to 100. But Lovaken's just being a bitch. If I can get Lovaken's done, I can get just carry to the other one. The one with the docks. That one. I can get that one done if I can get Lovaken's done. I can get it done a hell of a lot easier with Lovaken's done. A snom. I want a snom. Okay. Okay. Okay, I know what I need to do. I do Client of Kurand, and then I do Forsaken Tower, and throw both of them into Lomaketch. And that'll put me up to 30%. Because Client of Kurand gives me 20%, and Forsaken Tower gives me 10%. That puts me up to 30%, and then I can just smith for the rest. Hey, I actually caught Snob. I caught a Tumblr user. Also, Sarah, I'm surprised that you haven't said anything about what's different. Also, I need to know what if you're in my Discord server, I need to know, because I can't remember what your name was. Okay. There, I did it. Well, why don't you look next to your name? I don't know. Wait, you might be on mobile again. I don't know if it'll show up on mobile. I did that yesterday. Bonk you bitch. I should have gaslit you so fucking hard, Sarah. It would have been funny if I just said that you've always been VIP. Hi, Rada. How are you? Been a bit since you've been here. Oh yeah, yesterday, Sarah, the power in like the entire city cut for an hour while I was on the pyramid. I'm very lucky that some random bullshit didn't happen that got me killed in the game. No. I live like in the south on the east coast. We get snow maybe once every few years. I believe it's once every 3 or 4 years. And when we get snow, it's only like a few centimeters. I'm fine. Right now we're grinding for around 10 mil. I'd like 16 mil, but 10 mil is the current goal. 10 mil will pay for me to grind out 83 construction. It'll pay for me to fully build and furnish a kitchen. And it'll pay for a new bond. I thought that the power might have cut because another fucking person went and shot up the transformers. Which would have been bad because then I wouldn't have power for like the next 2 weeks. Which would have also meant that everything and anything in the fucking fridge and freezers would have been complete trash, wasting thousands of dollars of food that's been stored for fucking over a year in the freezers. Also, wouldn't have even been able to cook any of it because it was just raining so fucking hard. Like, it was fucking... So, we live on a fairly flat piece of land, right? There's not much water around us. There's a little pond downhill from us. Our entire backyard was completely flooded yesterday. And it's still raining. It's raining right now. It's been raining non-stop for the past month. Evidently, it only sounds like it's raining, but it's rained practically all week. Was there actually a fucking tornado? Damn, it's fucking current. Yeah, I'm looking at weather shit right now. I think so. Here, let me just say this for Rada, because Rada wasn't here the other day. But down toward the capital of my state, there was a terrorist attack that knocked out the power for an entire county for 2 weeks. They went and shot up the transformers and shit. There's a $75,000 bounty from the fucking FBI for information on whoever the shooters were. And that happened in like 3 different areas of the US simultaneously. So I thought when the power cut yesterday, it could have been the same bullshit, which would have been awful, because then I wouldn't be able to stream for the next week or so. Here's the thing, the entire fucking thing could be solved with just building some walls around the goddamn transformers. Instead of just putting a chain link fence there. Anyway. Evidently there's a snowstorm the state over from me right now. It looks like. And oh, I guess that's a hurricane over there. I guess we got hit with a fucking hurricane for a fucking this far inland? That doesn't make sense. There's a big ass storm off the coast of the US right now, off the East Coast. According to the fucking radar that I'm looking at. Which is weird. Because it's up there in, by fucking New York right now. The big part of it. And it just trails off down towards the tip of Florida. I guess somehow that kinda hit us for a week fucking long. Which is insane. Because we are a good distance inland. So, right now, the distance from me to the ocean is 132 miles. Yeah. (132 miles and 212 kilometers). That's a decent bit inland. So I doubt that even if that is a hurricane off the coast or a tropical storm. Yeah, but I'm over 200 kilometers inland. That's the thing that I don't understand. Well, there's a big okay, so there was a big snowstorm coming from the west to the east, but that's also northwest of me. And then there's a big ass tropical storm or hurricane on the coast, and we're kind of in between the two. And we had rain fucking pouring down. Like fucking pouring down constantly for a fucking week. I'm not in an area that's normally hit by, we're not normally hit by blizzards or snowstorms or hurricanes or tornadoes or earthquakes or any of that bullshit. For a tsunami to make its way this far inland, it would have to be like multiple hundreds of kilometers tall, which is fucking insane. So that would never happen. And any hurricane that ever comes this far inland is either like the lowest tier hurricane by the time that it's this far inland, or a tropical storm. Which the only difference between them is the wind speeds. A tropical storm's wind speeds are a lot lower than a hurricane's, as far as I'm aware. I should probably, probably end my stream in a bit. These are gonna be short streams, which is bad. I don't like doing short streams, but I do need to take care of my dogs. I need to like go and give one of them some pain medicine because her hip might be bothering her again. So I gotta go check that and maybe fill their bowls up with water and food again soon. Oh. FEMA has declared a disaster warning for flooding in my area. Nah, the closest thing, as I said, is a pond downhill from us. And the pond is fucking minuscule. And there's more area downhill from us. Like, it would have to be raining for probably like 2-3 weeks for flooding to even reach us. No. uh, the closest thing to anything for any disaster that we have with our house is our house is built to withstand a certain level of hurricane. What is the levels of hurricanes? Categories, the other categories, that's what they're called. I believe that our house is supposed to be able to withstand at least a category 2 or 3 with the amount of winds. Not like the windows or anything, obviously, but shit like the house ain't gonna get fucking ripped off the ground by a fucking hurricane. Like, if our house was built to withstand a category 4 hurricane, our house would not be moving anywhere anytime fucking soon, because for a hurricane to get this far inland, it's normally a category 1 or a tropical storm. Or even lower than that. I think the last hurricane that got this far inland wasn't even considered a tropical storm or anything. It was just some fucking light rain by the time that it got to us. I saw something stating that there was such a thing as Category 6, which I've never heard of a Category 6. Is a Category 6 hurricane a hurricane that makes a fucking Waffle House shut their doors? There's like, I've never experienced like any actual disaster. The closest I have come to a actual disaster was when I was out camping. I woke up and the entire area was flooded, and like I didn't wake up because it was flooding. No. Someone had to wake me up. I was entirely underwater, except for my mouth and nose. That's the closest to any kind of anything related to any kind of disaster. Other than, like, vague, foggy memories of 9/11. Max category for hurricane is level 5, which is 156 miles per hour or greater. Winds. Which is 251 kilometers per hour or higher. 2020 had the most tropical storms of any year. 2020 had 30 tropical storms, 14 hurricanes, and 7 major hurricanes. What the fuck? And that's just in the Atlantic. The last Category 5 was in 2005, Hurricane Emily. And the last Category 4 was also in 2005, which was Dennis. I've never heard of either of them. That's only in the Atlantic. The only hurricane that I always hear about is fucking Ian. But like, what category was Hurricane Ian? This is the one that I've always heard. This is the one that I've heard about recently. I've not really ever listened to anything about hurricanes. Hurricane Ian was a tropical storm that crossed over Florida and then became a Category 1 hurricane. So it's like the lowest level of hurricane. So why is this the one that I've always heard talked about in the past like year? If like there was a hurricane fucking Category 5 literally like 3 years ago. I'm very confused. Okay, I've got a few things here. One of them says that Hurricane Ian was Category 1. One of them says that it's a Category 4. Another one says that it's a Category 3. And another one says that it's a Category 5. If it's a Category fucking 5, why wasn't it on the list for the latest Category 5 if this happened in 2022? Like, the latest Category 5, according to, like, everything, was in 2020. And if Ian was is something that happened in fucking 2022, I'm very confused. I thought Hurricane Ian was, like, really fucking old. Maybe I'm thinking of a different hurricane. I can't remember. Okay, so here it says that Hurricane Ian was 2 miles an hour off of being a Category 5 at 155 mile per hour winds. I'm very confused though, because if it was a Category 4, let alone like a notable Category 4 recent, then why isn't it on this fucking list? Like, this is a list showing the most recent and the oldest recorded for the different categories of hurricanes. And the most recent, it says, for a Category 5 and 4 is 2005, as Dennis and Emily. And then the earliest recorded is 1932 for a Category 5 named Cuba, and a 1999 called Lenny for Category 4. So I'm very confused. Oh, maybe it's this one? No. I don't know. I'm confused. It's just barely above freezing outside right now for me. It's evidently 38 Fahrenheit, which is... Fahrenheit is 3.3 Celsius. Just barely above freezing. I'm very, very fucking confused. Here's the thing. Being in the cold is a lot easier to deal with than being in the heat. In the cold, you can just put more layers on. Being in the heat, you can't take more layers off. You can only take so many layers off. But you can always put on more. Also, so I listen to a bunch of stupid people saying stupid bullshit because it's funny. Like people saying that the world is flat because I don't understand what the hell people tell me. Shit like that. And there was a guy saying that eating vegetables causes you to die sooner, because if you don't eat vegetables, you live, not vegetables, plants in general, that you would live to be 150. And it was the stupidest bullshit I'd ever fucking heard. I mean, is it really the stupidest bullshit I've ever heard? I don't know. There was a flat earther who was trying to debate someone, and the flat earther said that refraction isn't a thing. So they showed him a picture of a laser bending due to refraction in some water. And the flat earther responded with, and I quote, "There's something wrong with that laser. Lasers don't work like that." The guy was shown proof of what he says doesn't exist, and said, "Something's wrong with that laser. Lasers don't work like that." It was fucking funny. What am I doing? I have a full inventory. I have to climb back so that I fall off so that I can turn these in and refill my water. Also, I saw something about NASA building something to withstand a, quote, Category 6 hurricane with wind speeds of 200 miles per hour. And I was like, what the fuck does that even mean? If a Category 6 doesn't fucking exist, why is NASA building something that to withstand 200 mile per hour winds? 200 miles per hour, by the way, is 321.8 kilometers per hour. Oh yeah, also, I really want to know what all of the flat earthers are gonna say when fucking Artemis happens and we send more people to the moon. Like, what are flat earthers gonna say when they can go and see a bunch of people sent to the fucking moon in 2024? Actually, is it 2024? Is 2024 the first manned? I don't remember. Because they wanna... I believe that in Project Artemis, they want to fucking, they want to actually get a moon base. Well, Sarah, since you weren't here, I'll repeat something for you. A flat earther said that refraction doesn't exist, and someone showed them a picture of a laser being bent by sugar water. You know, refraction. And the flat earther said, oh, you know, that something must be wrong with that laser because lasers don't work like that. It was really funny. My favorite conspiracy theory is Big Earth. It's the funniest bullshit ever. There is at least one person on the planet that does not believe that the world is flat, but he also doesn't believe that it's a globe. He believes that there is a dome over the big Earth, that the moon is a reflection of the big Earth back down to us, right? And that every crater on the moon is a different Earth on our planet, and that we are in one of those craters. Like, he takes the flat Earth model and just sticks it on a bigger ball and says, well, you don't see any curve because there isn't any curve to see because it's like infinitely bigger than you think. It's so fucking funny. First off, how the fuck do you put a dome over a fucking sphere? It's like the stupidest thing ever. And then I heard there were some other flat earthers saying some bullshit kinda like that. You know, they were saying, fuck, what was it? They were saying something about how past the ice wall of Antarctica, there's just more land. And that's why the government doesn't want you going to Antarctica. Even though you can, you know, spend $10,000 to get on a boat to go on a hiking trip to the South Pole if you really want. You could go entirely across fucking Antarctica. If you have the money. And the dumbest thing that I've heard flat earthers say about Antarctica is shit about military on Antarctica. Yeah, you know, the military that doesn't have weapons and that are a bunch of researchers. Yeah, that military. It's a bunch of bullshit. Bunch of funny bullshit, though. Sarah, how are you? I need a new What, do you not believe that the moon is just a reflection of the big Earth? Oh, fuck. It is so fucking stupid. The sheer amount of stupidity that you can find just by looking at YouTube for more than 5 seconds is astounding. The flat earthers are also really mad because if you ever see a video that has flat earth in the title, there's a little blurb right under the video saying that, quote, the flat earth is an archaic, outdated model from ancient times, and other bullshit, right? It says, it just repeats what the Wikipedia page says, right? And flat earthers are like, Google's trying to take down the truth. There's a I'm in a Discord server of a YouTuber's Discord server, right? And this guy just goes around fucking debunking a bunch of bullshit that people spout. And his Discord server, which I've heard about the big Earth thing from his channel when he was looking at that shit because it was weird as hell. His entire Discord server is set up to make fun of it. Like, if I go there real quick, I can see that there is... I can go here and see that there's the human hive, the insectoid slum, like reptoid headquarters. All of this bullshit, and he's like, ah yes, all of the humanoid alien things are all from different craters on the big Earth. That's how it works, totally. There's also the Demon Villa and all of this other bullshit. They're about at 87, by the way. By about to hit, I mean we'll hit it in for about 4 hours. So the Great Current Quest series is X marks the spot, Client of Kuran, The Queen of Thieves, The Depths of Despair, Tale of Righteous, The Forsaken Tower, The Ascent of Arceus, Bare Your Soul, Architectural Alliance, and A Kingdom Divided. I just need to get 52 Thieving and 50 Herblore, and I could probably do all of these. The hard one is the Herblore. Hey Rad, I have a question. How can I get me a dragon sim? Monkey Madness 1 having 60 attack on some enemies? Is that how you get the Dragon Sim, or what is... yeah? Yeah, I want to do Monkey Madness 2 to get me my Heavy Ballista. The issue with getting the Heavy Ballista is it's fucking evidently really fucking hard to get. So I'm just planning on using Dragon Sim for a while before I can get it. Yeah, Demonic Gorillas also dropped the parts for the Heavy Ballista. It's part of why I, 1 in 50? Really? That's so fucking common. That's a lot more common than I thought. Because all of the ballista pieces are 1 in 500, 1 in 750, 1 in 1500. I still find it weird that a fucking gorilla drops a tail. Like, they're gorillas, they don't have tails. They also drop sharks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to grind that bitch until I get a full heavy ballista. I know. You also need Monkey Madness 2 to even use one of the heavy ballistas, so. Yeah, it's gonna be a bitch. But it has the weapon that I want to use as my main ranged weapon. So. Okay. We're almost done. The thing that I find the hardest right now is not the skilling, not the needing to get money to make sure that I still have a bond and all that bullshit. It's fucking one, getting a better money making method. Two, knowing what armor to go for. Like, I can go for all the different weapons in the fucking world, but that means fuck all if I don't know what armor to go for. Yeah, before I even go do Monkey Madness 2 and all the Slayer necessary to get the Slayer required to do it, I'm going to go and grind up like 70 or 80 base stats for most of my stats, all my combat stats specifically. Prayer just happen. But I'll be grinding up defense, strength, attack, magic, fletching, some crafting, cooking, fishing, all that will be grinded up to like 70, maybe 80. And then mining and smithing will be ground up to fucking like 60. And then I want Hunter to go up to 83 eventually, so I'll probably start grinding that too. I want to get base 70 or base 80 stats sometime within the next month or two. Probably the next 2 months or 3 months. Because that'll be very helpful. Not only just to be able to have all the requirements for a bunch of different quests and achievements, but also because then I can just do a lot Fun. 3 more laps. The fucking arm hurts, so does my hand. I'm gonna need to take a short break. By a short break, I mean like 30 minutes to an hour. Yeah, I'm gonna finish these last 2 laps, then I'm gonna end stream and go take care of my dogs. Make sure they're doing fine. there. Alright. Now I can go take a break. I only need to do 3 more laps. I did half the laps I needed. Oh, fuck. So 3 more laps, and then I'll be at 3.05. Right. I'll probably do more than that off stream. Maybe. But yeah. I'll go take care of the dogs. Make sure anything. Yeah, I'm about to end. My hand's hurting, and I'm gonna go take care of the dog and shit. I did a roughly half the agility pyramid that I need to do today for the amount of money that I need. I can check and see if anyone's streaming. I was just gonna end the stream because no one was here, but let's see if anyone else is streaming. Which typically no one else is at this time. Unless doesn't look like, oh no, there's someone streaming. Brada, if you're still here, do you care if they're streaming Old School RuneScape or not? Hi Sam. You showed up at like the worst possible time. It was just about to end stream. Do either of you care if the person who I raid is streaming this game or not? I'm also gonna mute the music because when I come back later, I'm not gonna be playing with music. Because currently, the only people that I'm following that are streaming, one's streaming VR chat, another one's streaming Dark Tide. Yeah, we'll just go to fucking Bob. I gotta go use the restroom. Thanks for stopping by, Rada, Sam, and Sarah, and anyone else that was here. I'm gonna take care of the doggos.